Hello, this is Ross from TW White & Sons Mazda, and today I'm here to show you our 72 plate Mazda 2. So this vehicle is a petrol manual. It's a 6-speed. It is the GT Sport specification, so one of the higher specs, sort of one below the very top spec that you can get. It's a 1.5 petrol engine with 90 PS. Exterior colour is jet black, and then it's got the blue leather, which I will show you later on. This is a one owner vehicle and it's got full Mazda service history. So what I'll do is I'll take you around the vehicle, we'll have a look at the exterior condition, the interior condition, and also run through some of the spec you get on the vehicle. So you will see as we are going around the vehicle, but the previous owner really did look after the vehicle. It's only had a very quick sort of wash and vacuum and it's in really good condition. We've got keyless entry on both front doors. We've got privacy glass to the rear. Alloys all look really good. We've got the shark fin antenna up there. At the rear, we have got rear parking sensors, and under there, it focuses, reversing camera. In terms of the boot size on the Mazda 2, so as you can see here, it's a really good size boot. You've got really good depth to it. Parcel shelf of course comes out, and the rear seats, you've got a 60-40 split as well. If I lift up the carpet, we've got a bit more sort of usable space under there, and as you can see, there is also space to fit a spare wheel if you wanted to do so. There's an e-SKYACTIV G engine, which basically means it's a petrol engine and it is mild hybrid. But there we have it. So to show you the last alloy. So there is the exterior. Now I'll have a little look at the interior. We'll start off at the back. So for a sort of small hatchback vehicle, it's actually really spacious. You've obviously seen the boot where you've got really good size, and actually in the back you can get 3 adults across the back. There's really good headroom. And as I mentioned earlier on, we've got the blue leather, and then this, I don't quite know if it's Tyre, but it looks like it's sort of like a suede sort of material. But yeah, really good looking vehicle, and it matches nicely in my opinion where you've got the black and the blue. That finish also continues on the door there, and again in the front continues on the door, and then the blue continues on the dash. So I think it's a really nice colour combination, this one. In terms of seats, as you can see, they're all in excellent condition. There's no marks or tears to them. In terms of sort of some of the spec, so we've got electric windows all round. We've got auto folding wing mirrors and electric adjustment for those. Sorry, I'm trying to get a focus, there we go. If I step into the vehicle, so we'll start off at the top here. So you can see in the distance there, if I get the right angle, that is your active driving display. So the flickering is my phone, it's not actually doing that. But basically that will show speed you're going at and traffic sign recognition. If you've not driven with one before, it's really good. Just makes that drive a little bit easier for you. In terms of miles, as you can see here, really nice low mileage, just over 8,000 miles. We've got auto wipers on the right stalk. We've got auto lights on the left stalk. Cruise control and speed limiter on the right hand side of the steering wheel. Left hand side is just where you've got volume, Bluetooth controls, voice commands. In the middle we've got storage, we've got cup holders, there's a bit more storage down here. You've of course got glove box, and then a little sort of drink pocket in the door card as well. We've still got a traditional handbrake, which is good. And then these controls here are for controlling your infotainment system. So whilst you are stationary, you can use the touchscreen, but to be honest, it's easier to navigate through here. You have all your shortcut buttons, volume through here, and you just spin this dial and push on the top to select. As I mentioned earlier on, it's a 6-speed petrol manual, and if I pop it into reverse, you will have heard the beeping for the rear sensors, but you can see there that you've got the rear camera. Again, the flickering is my phone, but really nice big size screen and a really nice clear image as well. Down here with the extra storage, we've got the SD card for the built-in navigation, auxiliary and 12 volt, 2 USBs, and then the USB with the phone next to it is for your Android Auto, so that's wired. Apple CarPlay is wireless. We've got heated seats, so both front seats are heated, and it's a 3-stage heating system. Heated steering wheel. We've got climate controls. Each turn will change the temperature by a degree. With that light on, it's your AC. The middle one changes how much air comes out, and with that light on, it circulates the air inside. and on the right one is just where the air comes out of the vehicle, and then with that light on is your heated wing mirrors and rear windscreen. Now moving on to the infotainment system. So this is your home screen. It's a really easy system to navigate through. I feel some sort of manufacturers can sort of overdo this and have too many options, and it can be a bit of a difficult situation to try and find the section that you're after, and it can take a lot of navigating through. With the Mazda system, it's nice and simple. Applications is if you want to look at how the vehicle's performing in a bit more detail, and you can see they've got your CarPlay and your Android Auto. Entertainment is for all your audio purposes, so FM, AM, DAB, a higher-end Stitcher, Bluetooth, CarPlay. If you have a USB device plugged in, it will then allow you to select that as well. Communication, so not only can you connect your phone via the Bluetooth for your audio, but obviously you can do it to make and receive phone calls, all hands-free, and nice and easy through the steering wheel controls just here. We've then got navigation, so this is Mazda's built-in navigation system, so you can of course use Apple CarPlay or Waze if you are using your CarPlay, or you can use Google Maps or Waze and things like that if you are using Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But obviously if you don't have access to those, if you're not wanting to use those, it is good that you are still covered with the Mazda system, because a lot of manufacturers are starting to take away built-in navigation completely, but I like that it's still got the option here. You've also got a lot of settings here, so if there's a certain style of navigation you're used to, then you can customize that perfect for you. And then lastly, just the overall vehicle settings. Again, not too much in here, but AD display, that's the active driving display. So as you can see here, you can change the height or the brightness. You can turn it off if you wanted to do so. We've got some safety settings you can customize, your sound settings, and then just some overall sort of vehicle settings, just allowing a little bit of customization for you as the owner. But yeah, a really sort of high spec vehicle. Again, for a sort of small hatchback vehicle, a lot of the times you'll find that they don't have this level of specification. So it's really good to find all the gadgets in this car. Let me get outside and finish up out here. So there we have it. So there is our Mazda 2 GT Sport petrol manual, one owner vehicle, full Mazda service history. Included in the purchase price of this vehicle, you will receive 1 year Mazda warranty, 1 year of roadside assistance, and 1 year courtesy car. We offer finance on this vehicle, both PCP and HP. We take all vehicles in part exchange, so even if it's not a Mazda, even if it's not something that we would retail here ourselves, still let us know the details and we'll give you a very competitive price for that car. And we can also deliver, so if you're not local to us, still get in contact and we can discuss that further. But if you have any questions about this vehicle, if you'd like to make an appointment to come and view and test drive it, please do give us a call and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much.